So maybe as a first opening question to the panel, guys, I just want to ask, is it even possible to drive growth and profitability in market circumstances like we faced with COVID in the last 4 or 5 months? Lazan, maybe I'll start with you.
Oh, definitely. I think it definitely depends on the industry that you are in. But I definitely think it's possible. I've seen some companies that have seen great revenue growth during this time, specifically where they are placed and the services that they offer. And also others that are actually making more profits now than what they've made previously.
Sure.
That's mainly due to them being really very urgent, if I could use that word, with the way that they cut their cost. They did significant cost cutting very early on, a few months ago. And that obviously has an impact, which may not be quite sustainable, but is definitely possible.
Great, I'd love to hear more about that. Uwais?
Some people might say it can be quite difficult, but if you can show that you're adding value and you can provide additional value than you were before, and if you're showing better value than your competitors, then it is a time to make profits.
Great. Donna, do you have anything to ask? You just open the floor. To add to that, sorry.
I'm definitely an optimist, but I think not to overpromise and underdeliver to your stakeholders during this time. So it might be necessary for just to realign expectations for this year. But from a growth and a profit point of view, I can just add to what Lazan and Uwais has mentioned. Some industries that's in essential goods or services, they might see an actual increase, and I've even talked to some of my private equity network partners to see how some of their investees are flourishing that perhaps might be in the e-commerce space. So definitely some growth and profit during this time. But for ordinary businesses, growth might still be achievable. It's just might come with some aggressive cost cutting during this time.
Hey, Lau here, one of the founders of Outsourced CFO. If you enjoyed this video, make it official. Click subscribe.